super clean. You're just on my time. Ooh, you make me nervous. You make me so shy. Nike's all super clean. You're just on my time. You wanna pick me up from my mama house. Wanna link me quick, wanna take me out. I'm getting number now. And if you move like a dog, baby, I won't judge. Give me a kiss and a hug, tell her what you must. I'm getting hammered now. My baby, my baby. And if you move like a dog, baby, I won't judge. Give me a kiss and a hug, tell her what you must.
See that? My sweetheart, you make me wanna change the life they keep pillar. Really wanna make you my wife, sub-serious, ish. Like sinner, malume kopa khapa lobola ya 5 sinner. Now that I have your attention, look, I ain't got a car or a mansion, but a nigga is handsome type. You ain't gotta carry us with looks. Maliwena, nigga, it's a couple and we're shook line. So let us push by. And the couple, but show me you look nice. Keep them guessing, what does she look like? But I want one for the books. All I'm trying to say is that I'm aging. I'm tired of running around with all these ladies. It's time to settle down. I know this might come off a little crazy, but for when I gotta get slightly lady, girl, you got the crown.
My life for the first time. Don't know how on my chest, lift a butterfly away. We so got love. And if you move like a dog, baby, I won't judge. Give me a kiss and a hug, tell her what you must. Getting hammered now. My baby, my baby. And if you move like a dog, baby, I won't judge. Give me a kiss and a hug, tell her what you must. Getting hammered now. I got him, I really, really got him. I got him. You know I got him. You know I got him.
Hope you guys have been amazing. Welcome to another episode of the Pan-African Bliss, right here on the middle of the 21st century. It's exactly 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and wishing you a beautiful day ahead. And welcome as we get to talk about Ghana becoming one of the first African countries into agreeing into digital ID payment. Literally, that's how I'll call it simply. Literally, digital payment ID. And of course, we're going to be looking at that and how this actually mandate has been pushed. That is since 2024, 2023, how they've been trying to push this. That was back in 2019. I also personally talked about what happened in Kenya. They tried to push the same thing. I was not caught with the pressure, but so many people were. And I do believe this is part of the new world order agenda that they're trying to push, literally, not just in Africa, but of course, majority, literally the whole of the globe. We're talking about one presidency, having digital currency, and a lot of things literally that they've been pushing. So I'll be sharing a bunch of videos as we talk about that. But before we get into that, of course, some updates also on what is happening in other countries. We're going to be discussing a little bit of what is happening in Kenya. Uhuru Kenyatta now is actually having the audacity of advising us what we should be doing with the current regime. Why didn't he take the country in the right direction for us to avoid having the same type of fallout, the same as him? But of course, the fact that this was very much planned. These are two culprits who are involved in the 2007 elections, killing allegedly, and both of them came back and they're serving as president, or rather have served as president. And I do believe, of course, due to the demands of the white man, this is why you can see Ruto is very scared if he doesn't make it to the second term, because he might go back to the Hague and answer some questions because he has not fulfilled the white man's agenda, or rather the Kenyans will overpower him, because that's actually what is going to happen. The Kenyans will overpower him. And at the end of the day, also we're seeing other oppositions or other political parties also calling out actually is his actions, the things that he has been doing. Again, shout out to Gashagwa. I really am not supporting Gashagwa because he's a very tribal person. That's just what it remains. But I love how actually he's been telling Kenyans again everything that Ruto has been doing, what he did even when they were working together, exposing so much about him. And that is actually making Kenyans even more angry and wanting this guy to go. And apart from that, also the current events of like destroying the market, that has actually even angered so many people. We're talking about thousands of people who depend on this market to feed their families, pay school fees, pay rent, and feed themselves. But these people have not been given even another market where they can continue with their businesses. Actually, the market is being sold to a Chinese company. Like I said, literally, I thought this was just me bluffing. Wow. People have started to actually connect the dots that actually we're having Chinatowns developing in Kenya. And we don't realize it. And which is shout, one of the ladies is also talking about it. What we're seeing in South Africa, what we're seeing in Kenya, majority of the countries, this takeover of these countries, if you think the new world order actually is supposed to be starting in 2030, it's already begun. It's already literally taking place right now. Them acquiring.
It's supposed to be already put in place by 2030. It's supposed to start in 2025 when they was going to roll it out. So they're actually in the rollout of it. They want to be completed by 2020, by 2030. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Karibu Sana, how are you doing today?
So I decided, just waking my ass up. I'm like, damn, damn. You guys be sending me all these messages in the morning like I'm up.
Ujimore.
You too. You, Shamani. I'm sick. Oh my God, I'll be knocked the hell out. Y'all, I think it's like it's regular time for me. It'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning.
I was also sleeping when Shmani was calling me. Man, I was knocked out too. Very much. I woke up around 10 and I found her messages and she told me you'd already spoken. And I was like, okay, cool. Wish you quick recovery and I hope you get better soon. But as we start with what is happening in the 254, this is Uhuru Kenyatta. He went into one of the churches. I don't know why they like doing this in churches every single time, not just addressing the Kenyans, but they'd rather address the Kenyans.
Because they know that you guys have been given religion. You like all Africans, you guys are over religious. That's why they do it. It gives them authority in you guys' minds. So that's why they do it. They know they understand the mind of the people. So that's why they do it. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, but still, when you look at also the respect, I believe Africans have when it comes to churches, politics is not one of the things to be discussed on a church. That is one of the things I think Africans also have a problem with. Like, we are here to worship Jesus and you're here telling us about other opposition leaders. They love taking those chances to talk to people as they bring actually their money laundry here, because they're using churches for money laundry. They don't love saying that, always supporting the people. But how comes the same congregants will come back next Sunday praying for 50 shillings, praying for $1 just to eat, while you actually donated 20 million? Where did the money go? Those are the type of questions that people need to ask. You're saying you donated 20 million, but we're not seeing even a penny that went to the worshippers, the people who attend the churches. There's nobody whose school fees or rent has been paid or medical bills being cleared. It's just the same old scheme that they love using on people. But let's take a look at what Uhuru had to say earlier today, talking about the current regime. I'm going to translate probably where it's needed, but shout out to this guy for always translating the videos for us.
Uhuru Kenyatta stepped into Kirinyaga, spoke a few words, and now State House is uncomfortable.
And we know the culprit in this whole agenda. Na huyo anaitwa former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Yeye ndio anatamani ODM iende ishikane na wale watu wa Wamunyoro.
You see, in this life, never, and I mean never, wish for an ex like Uhuru Kenyatta. This is the kind of ex who will smile with you, pose for photos with you, and laugh besides you, as if the two of you have fully healed from a messy past.
What are you saying?
He says, I love the way he has the best proverbs, African proverbs or quotes. I don't know how he gets this, but he's saying in this political system, when you're in a relationship, you don't want to have an ex like Uhuru Kenyatta, because type of an ex who smiles with you and acts like everything has, you guys are cool, but is backbiting you on your back, literally. It's you. This guy's become so big. He's not even walking well. That
Don't even let the world believe the
that big old balloon stomach.
name.
that maturity has prevailed, that peace has
That's where Uhuru Kenyatta wants to, not Uhuru Kenyatta, I mean, Ruto wants to be, but Kenyans are not giving him the peace. God damn it. He's getting skinnier and skinnier. The new name of him is not even Kasongo. He's being called Anaconda. If you guys know the Anaconda movie, so he's being called Anaconda because he's becoming super thin. But Anaconda now in Swahili is Kukonda, means getting slim. So Anaconda, yeah.
finally broken out. Then just when everyone is online and watching, he starts uniting Kenyans by releasing your dirty photos and videos, roasting your bedroom skills, and warning every potential admirer not to get emotionally invested unless they are ready for disappointment.
It is very important for people to listen to leaders, not politicians. Politicians have a sweet tongue.
You see, that's what I keep on saying, and it's crazy he's saying this now because
now he's trying to classify himself as a leader. He never was a leader either. He's a politician sponsored by white people. If you ever knew the truth, if you knew about truth, Kenyans, if you ever knew about the truth about his wicked ass and his family, you would kill them in the streets. His family, with his goofy fucking backward ass daddy, have stolen so much money from Kenyans, you can't imagine the corruption of this goofy family. This is one of the most corrupt families in Africa. One of the most. Go ahead.
I had already warned you about them, but it seems some did not listen.
During his public address in Kirinyaga, the former president reminded Kenyans exactly who Ruto is. Speaking about the current hardship in the country, Uhuru argued that none of it should come as a surprise because, according to him, he had already warned Kenyans back in 2022 against electing President Ruto's regime.
Politicians can be very convincing. They can even lie to your daughter, who thought she would be married to an educated man, and make her fall in love with them because of their sweet tongue. Please listen to me. A true leader will not lie to you. They will tell you the truth, whether things are good or bad.
Now, 3 years later, that warning is returning like an unpaid debt, only this time in the form of economic pain, public frustration, and growing accusations of incompetence.
Public frustration. The public frustration is really, really there. And that's why I'd say the public frustration is really real. I love the fact that actually right now Kenyans are so woke. Even if they're attending these political speeches of these leaders, I mean these politicians, let me be very careful with the words, these politicians, they're just saying, yeah. Money. But after that, because again, we're living in a world where today, whether they like it, most of the people are recording stuff with their phone. We're not waiting for the mainstream media to come and package everything together and give us a bunch of lies. We are there live recording it and unedited. It's going to be posted, and the Kenyans are saying, you think just because you are saying this bullshit to us, we're going to vote for you? You are a one-time. You're going to go home. We don't care how skinny you're getting, how stressed you look. You are going home because so are we stressed. You're making lives of Kenyans so tough, super tough. This is the worst regime and the worst.
It's unpopular. Yeah, it's unpopular because that's the white man. It's the white man's agenda to squeeze Africa and to keep you in abject poverty. It's not his agenda. Understand, these Africans don't control the countries. If you guys understand, these fake politicians, the leaders, they don't control Africa. None of these niggas control none of these countries. None of them. That's the dirty secret. They don't control Africa. That's why Africans are poor. Go ahead, Joe.
Karaba stood with me, even when the political tide was moving in another direction, led by Riggy G and others. They did not realize it was just a passing wave. Karaba chose to stand firm in his own decision. He said, "If you do not like me, that is fine." He told his people what the consequences of taking the wrong path would be, and now you can see it happening. So be careful with politicians and choose leaders. The best way to build a country is for leaders to tell the truth and for people to stay united.
You know, the only thing that actually, and I'd say most, we're even saying this, I think on Monday, even Kamlesh admitted it, most of the Kenyans, in quotes, didn't realize how good they had it with some previous regimes, like let's say Uhuru Kenyatta or Mwai Kibaki. But we're not defending the fact that they were not corrupt or they didn't steal the public funds. They did not steal also public assets and public-owned, state-owned companies for themselves or partnering with private shareholders and all that. He did all that too. If we follow up literally into details to detail, we're going to find that. But did we really face this brutal?
No, but what you're not understanding, Joby. Okay, let's look at this logically and educationally. The only reason why it's brutal now because remember they're rushing to their new world order of 2030, so he's got to comply with the brutality. Those other African puppets were given a little leeway. You know, they were enacting our stuff, but it wasn't rushing towards 2030 yet, right? Rudo's got a certain timeline to deliver what the white man wants to deliver, what the Jays. Let's be more specific. What the Jays, what the cats, what the hats want delivered at a certain time. They want the world locked down by 2030. And all these evil ass policies implemented. Go ahead. That's why.
I do agree with that. Like, actually, if you give it the timeline and looking at the new world order, literally, yes, it does make sense why he's actually pushing so much on our faces, doing so much on our faces, and without even hiding anymore. Because that's also it's the same as the rest of the world. We've seen Trump and the rest how they
exactly. That's why she all over. That's why it's like you started with Ghana. You see the same. You see the same copy and paste shit globally, Joe. So yeah, not just Africa. These cats with these fucked up hats want this shit implemented globally by 2030. That was their agenda.
Exactly.
Country needs leaders of integrity, leaders who are there to serve the people.
What I'd say was smart with Uhuru Kenyatta was understanding the people. He actually understood the people before before him getting into this stealing, because actually I'd say one of the most unserious presidents we've had is Uhuru Kenyatta, being honest, and I'm openly saying this. And when I talk about unseriousness, is not that he didn't steal again, caution that, it's like he didn't do all this corrupt stuff, but he got to blend in so much with every tribe. It was not even about the Kikuyu, the Luo, the Kamba. He blended so much with everyone that he was loved. Ruto, you could find him on a local bar, literally, without even the bodyguards. This is literally, we have so many pictures of him gazetted just on a local bar somewhere drinking, caught somewhere, smoking weed, allegedly. But yeah.
Smoking weed?
Yeah, but shit. This is the most, I'd say, unserious president.
This thing is the Obama of Kenya. He's smoking weed without getting his penis sucked. But you got to step your game up, Uhuru, and get like your brother Obama and get you some crack. Stop fucking around.
This is the most person who actually socialize with people a lot, and that's why he has that love. Everywhere Uhuru Kenyatta goes, he's loved. He's genuinely just loved by the people.
Well, that's what you should have done. It's easy to steal when they love you, and they don't know you. People don't know what you're doing. So, and you don't be tribal. So that you think as a country that's where you would want to rule, not with the tribal shit, because your people would love you, because most of the people are uneducated. They don't know that your family's stealing everything but the kitchen sink. Have I joke? We said the Kenyatta's on the road. Do they?
That
You didn't know?
was a shock to everyone, by the way. That was a shock because his mom is actually
Keep it
they
quiet.
yeah, his mom is they say his mom, of course, the wife to Kenyatta, like she's the OG of this country. Like she
Yeah. Yeah,
OG.
she's back with Jomo. They right there with the they right there at the beginning of the British corruption when they put this nigga in power, gave him his goofy library. Said we're gonna give you, we're gonna let you goofy niggas own some land, but the best
Right.
land best land still owned by us white people. Don't ever get that twisted, nigga. We're not white daddy. Don't ever get it twisted. Okay, we're gonna let you guys get rich because you not even know because all you bourgeoisie niggas you like your luxury and your comfort. You don't give a shit about your people. So your people gonna remain in poverty and they're ignorant because us British we set as us Europeans we set this school fees bullshit all throughout Africa. You guys didn't know school fees shit didn't come from Africans. It came from white people to make sure the majority of you stay stupid. See, that's what it's always evil, always some evil shit, you know. So and you gonna live your best life. So now you get to drink, get fat, and talk talk for Rudo niggas.
Yep.
Because when you serve the people, you are also serving God. People do not want leaders who serve themselves. I have heard Karanja Wakibicho saying that he also listens to the ground. Well, I too am listening to the ground from my home.
Pause it for a second, Joe. Let's go to Google real quick. Let's see how much is the Uhuru family worth. The Kenyatta family. How much is the Kenyatta family worth? Now we know the goofy daddy didn't never build shit. They didn't ever make shit, but they've been given money through the British. So let's see how much of the Kenyatta family's worth. Since he's talking about you be a leader, you lead the people. While the majority of Kenyans are in poverty. So let's see what his words match the actions of his words. So let's see how much is the Kenyatta family worth, Joby?
The Kenyatta family is consistently ranked as one of the wealthiest in Kenya, with an estimated net worth of approximately $2.7 billion to $3 billion.
2.7 billion, not 500 billion with a B.
Yep.
But he's telling you this charlatan. See, this nigga's a charlatan. He's a phony. He's a fake. But he's telling you you're worried about your people and not yourself and blah blah blah. And you can't find how the fuck is his family worth $2.7 billion.
Exactly.
Imagine these are poor developing countries, Kenya, and all these niggas are worth hundreds of millions of dollars, billions. It is absolutely absurd and obscene. Shout out to goddamn Ibrahim Toure said, all you goofy African leaders, explain your money. This family can't explain $2.7 billion, Joey just said, because they know that right there would fund every school in Kenya. Overly funded. That 2.7 billion would build great schools in Kenya. It's all this bullshit. Oh, we're concerned about being a great leader and worry about the people. That's all bullshit.
Of course.
The first thing you would do would build schools. These motherfuckers were $3 billion. And motherfuckers in Kenya need Mr. Beast to come give them water. What? This is crazy talk.
See, they're heavily influenced by Mama Ngina. Like I said, Mama Ngina, that is the wife of Kenyatta, the former president. She holds like majority of so much that I can't even talk about. That people can't talk about because you're not supposed to talk about it. But Mama Ngina Kenyatta and former President Uhuru Kenyatta stems from extensive holdings in banking, dairy, real estate, education, and media. Which education? I don't know.
It's just we know that the land came from the British. Give them land. That's how they got started. Give them money. So all these puppets. That's how they all. Remember the Kenyattas, like you said, like the white men. The Kenyattas were impoverished. Jomo Kenyatta was impoverished. Now his family is worth $3 billion.
Yep.
And from a poor country like Kenya, and will wind. All these people got 700 million, 2 billion, but they don't got good roads, good schools, good health care. That's why this nigga, along with all these other puppets, don't believe in educating their people. That's why you got school fees. You sit there and talk about that leadership shit while you got $3 billion and you got motherfuckers in Kenya having school under trees. What are you talking about? This is crazy talk.
Because when I was living in Karen, I think I used to say it. I used to live near the mother-in-law to his wife's mother, and they live in a private road. But before you get into that private road, which is like just separately from the main road, they have a big house, like really, really big, and not just one, like
of course,
big houses in one compound. I used to pass the dogs barking.
Of course, it was $3 billion. They got a bunch of big houses, and you better believe they got a bunch of big houses outside of Kenya.
Of course,
they worth $3 billion. Mm-hmm. You better believe they got houses with most of their money. They got houses in the Caribbean. I'm sure they got I'm sure these Kenyans they got a house out in Jamaica, Barbados. You know that for a fact. They're in the Caribbean. I know they got a house in France and England. I know they got a house in but Dubai is done, niggas. Shout out to Iran. Told you this is one of the most evilest. Oh man, shout out to Iran. The EUA, where they go doodle on motherfuckers, where you bros go get doodled on, go get shitted on for money. This Iran called it one of the most evilest white back countries that they created to ever exist. They told you that they're the reason for all the genocides in Africa, the stealing of the gold in Africa. Think people didn't know? Iran said the UAE would never be allowed to exist the way it did ever again. Evil. I told you, I'm going to Dubai. I'm going to that wicked ass evil shit.
Crazy.
Chaweri. And what the ground is telling me is that the people want all Kenyans to unite and come together.
Yeah,
you should have been only doing that because see, this is not him being a leader. This is him being a politician. Because you would have did that under your own fucking rule, but you didn't. You would have got rid of the tribalism. So that's him being phony. And I would say, okay, you want all this since you've been out of office. Why haven't you built good schools? Your spend worth $3 billion. No one stopped you from running around Kenya in each county building schools and funding those schools. No one stopped you doing that because that's not your, you don't give a fuck. This all con man shit you're talking. This is con man shit. See, don't ever learn this, guys. Don't ever listen to what someone says. Look at their actions. Their actions expose them. Him talking about his good words. The people want us to come together. Yeah, the youth probably said the youth understand the hustle now. He said this tribal shit has fucked us over for years. It doesn't work, and it keeps you corrupt bastards in power. So now he's only reading it. Don't give him as some great leader. Now he's reading the signs of his youth who are rejecting tribalism. He said, the people want us to come together. You as a leader, not a politician, you was head of Kenya for 10 years. As a leader, you would have brought them together then. You would have made say, hey, we got to stop the tribalism. We got to get rid of it. We don't accept it. We got to stop the nepotism. We got to start building good jobs. No matter about no goofy connections. It's got to be the people that's qualified. Not the people from your tribe. Not the people from your family. It's got to be meritocracy here. Who merits it? Who's the best? He didn't do none of that. So please, spare me with your $3 billion. Go ahead.
They want leaders to unite and work for them. I am begging you with all.
And now, if you listen to most of these politicians, actually, right now, they have nothing important to say, but just using the youth slogans to defend their words.
Because they're trying to take over your movement, yo. Because they don't got so who are they pushing out in front? It'd be somebody they back. See, you guys got to have somebody that comes from your grassroots, from the youth that you put in power, not one of their puppets. So that's them. That's this moron trying to hijack. That's called. That's what they're trying to hijack your movement, Joe.
And we do. I'd say we do have one of the guys. He's a senator. His name is Sifuna. Actually, is one of the people who are very, very good at auditing these governors or the MPs. These people that are supposed to be held accountable when it comes to the
they got to come from you guys. Anybody else? Anybody? See, that's them. That's the political class which he's from. They probably know. See, this is how they do. It's called a bait and switch. They know you guys don't want Rudo. He's done. So they'll just put the new puppet in there because you guys have fallen in love with his ass. See, this nigga's corrupt as fuck. His whole family's fucked up. So you'll think, oh, look at who come out to talk to us and be good while they put their new puppet in there, backed by them. And then you'll be fooled again. Say, hey, shit ain't changed with this guy, Uhuru, and them putting this the same shit. Yeah, because it wasn't supposed to change. You're supposed to know you can't get anybody from that same class of people. Uhuru, Rudos, none of them.
That's true.
All corrupt and bought and paid for by the white masses. So there's him coming, trying to fool you with some talk. He should have been saying that. He knows Rudo's so unpopular. Now he pops. But I told you last year, I said, where's this Kenyatta motherfucker at? Where's he at? Everybody's hurting. So they be listening. CIA's on every goddamn YouTube, TikTok channel. Say, hey, it's time to bring Uhuru ass out there. Let him get to talking because we probably not going to be able to steal this election. And so we need to find another puppet and get the people, since Uhuru still love, we get somebody that Uhuru backs still works for us. Because the Africans probably still don't know how shit goes. We're going to do that. We're going to do that on their ass.
Whoever is backing, bet sure that people don't trust him because he's all tribal. And that is Rigathi Gachagua. He's a tribal. And remember, that was last year. I shared so many videos. Or
Exactly.
2020. When he went to America, that was Gachagua talking to the young diaspora youths from Kenya. And they told him, we do love what you're telling us and what we should do, but you're a very tribal person. And that is one of the reasons we're not going to support you. We're not trying to...
Exactly. And understand that. That's what I told you. The Africans lose that tribal shit when they leave Africa. Africans lose that shit because that shit don't work nowhere else in the world. People look at you crazy. They want to say, okay, you're Kenyan. You never hear no damn Kenyans say I'm this tribe when they out of the country. They say I'm Kenyan. Because that tribal shit, they know they what? Who? Tribe. Get out of here with that backward ass shit.
Literally, it doesn't work. But
All humility.
That's why they
You
told
are
us
among
that.
those who contributed a lot to driving this country into its current predicament.
See, and that's why he's in the church, Joe, because that gives him authority amongst black people. Look, and so he's telling the truth. He wouldn't lie in Jesus' house because they know that most Africans to have simple minds. He's not gonna lie in the house of the Lord.
That is why I am asking you not to waste
Number
this.
one, everybody knows Uhuru Kenyatta is a drunk. Everyone knows. Nobody doesn't know. Uhuru Kenyatta is a drunk. Like, have you seen videos of this guy when he got into like when he started vying for the presidential seat? This guy was always high, like high.
Because he grown up spoiled. He didn't do nothing. He grew up in the elite class, so he never cared about anything. He just, he's pampered. He's never lived a life of an actual normal Kenyan. He's been wealthy. He's been wealthy his whole life since his daddy was picked by the British to be their puppet.
Exactly. It's like having a dynasty. Then there's always that one child who's unserious about the dynasty. So you have to
exactly because he's grown up as a spoiled brat. So he's not. Yeah. But he's like, but I'm still a Kenyatta, and the presidency still belongs to me.
Crazy.
Season. This season requires you to be led by the Spirit. Seek first the kingdom of God through His Son, Jesus Christ.
I told you they were going. See, this is manipulation, guys. Understand what this motherfucker doing? He don't give a fuck about no Jesus, none of that bullshit. As they stole, the Jesus church still $3 billion, nigga. Your family talking about. See, but they know Africans are still mind controlled through this goofy shit. Seek Jesus and the work of the Lord. Told you, that's why he did. This gives his words more meaning because this is mind control. And this is how wicked this thing. This is mind control. This is manipulation. He knows what he's doing. He's doing what he's talking about not being a politician. What he's doing is a politician's move, not a leader's move. You've seen Ibram Toure stand in no church and no mosque and give no speech, nothing like this, trying to get authority from their God. Because they know, sadly, most black people's minds are manipulated through the fake Allah and the fake Jesus. Two fake religions that have destroyed Africa. And that's why he's using. So this dude is so politically skilled because he knows his people. Don't look for a politician, look for a leader. And always work with God. He's doing what a politician. This politician move. But you guys, since they make you pay school fees, guys, you don't understand when you're being manipulated. Actually, you ask our question. That family's worth $3 billion, guys. Kenya's not a really big country. It don't take. You imagine he can reform the school system in Kenya for just $300 million of his own money. And that wouldn't hurt nothing. He still had $2.7 billion. He wouldn't be poor at all. So he don't give a fuck about Kenyans and education. It's all a scam. That's why these fucking niggas disgust me. And no one respects them, bro. They're so damn despicable. It would take him number $300 million to reform majority of schools in Kenya. Good schools, good books. For just $300 million, good roads, modern schools with water. Why hasn't he done it? Because he loves the people and blah, blah, all this Jesus talk. Not Jesus that made you build shit for the Kenyans.
Exactly.
You know, so,
if you want to just look at the churches we have, literally, that these people have funded, leave alone even the money laundry. Man, the mega, and now I'm talking mega churches, like churches built with glasses, like, and the schools we have, I've shown you guys the schools we have. People's children studying under trees in complete building. There's no desks. Having 5 children sitting on one desk. There's not even a blackboard. Leave alone even this. There's not even a blackboard. So it is crazy, man. It's crazy. But again, like you've said, yes, he's understood that, and I've said that he has understood the mindset of the people. He knows his people. He knows where to catch them. Ruto, it's not working. Ruto, no matter where he goes right now, the church, nobody's paying attention to him. Nobody. And as a matter of fact, the churches don't even want to host him anymore. Not anymore, because you get there, it's a one-time chant. There's no even preaching. There's no even listening to your speech. Why are you even here? What are you doing here? What do you want to tell us that we've not even heard you talk about, and it's all lies? So we've got to be convinced by Uhuru Kenyatta's words, thinking that actually, yes, it does have a point on us choosing leaders instead of politicians. I do agree with that. But these are the things, like I always say, even this is not just him. Many of these leaders, after they are done with their terms, they come back and start speaking now good of Africa and Africans. Oh, you need to do this. Our resources are being exploited. We need to do this as a continent. Why didn't you do it? You had the chance. You should have done all that. You should have taken the chance and did it. But no.
The kingdom of God.
The God.
Through his son.
The
Jesus
kingdom
Christ.
of God. See, and it's funny. And that's the same bullshit they did to us black Americans with these goofy fucking fake preachers we've had. Same con man shit they done here. And it's worked everywhere with black people. All our leaders and God and the Jesus and the Lord. Well, all black people globally stay in poverty. Where is this God and Lord or Allah at where we all fucked up and broke globally? Globally, we're in poverty. And God. And they always emphasize it. And God.
It's
and
crazy.
the Lord.
If you look at the patterns of, last week I was talking about the patterns of dictatorship in Africa, which is a norm. It's nothing new. It's a norm where you'll see these leaders who are presidents or governors. If you look back, there's someone of their family that was involved in something politically. It's not just a coincidence.
Of course.
Because, example again is Rigathi Gachagua. People were surprised. Where did this guy just pop from? I was like, where did this guy pop from? And doing my research, I found out his brother was a governor of one of the counties, and he was given a huge money, literally so much money to go feed the poor, but pocketed all that money. We're talking about billions of funds. Now you ask yourself, oh, this is where Rigathi Gachagua actually came from, because the brother was a governor. So this is actually nepotism coming in, but on a different direction of, I'm supporting Ruto. I have enough money. Where did you get the money? Like you say, let's follow the money. Where did you get the money for you to be coming to support Ruto out of nowhere? He knew you. But it makes sense. If you look at Uhuru Kenyatta, of course, becoming a president, we go back to Jomo Kenyatta. Now, let's look at Tinubu, because the pattern of dictatorship, not just dictatorship, but failed leadership in Africa, it's nothing new. So there's something we've been mentioning for a while, and actually I bumped into a video 3 days ago, which was talking about Tinubu's grandmother being one of the people who contributed in selling Africans literally into slavery, right? And this lady was actually explaining it. And I bet if you find or follow up many of these leaders again who pop out of nowhere and you trace back into history, that's why history is important, you'll connect the dots or find out the pattern of why this person actually is being endorsed or becomes a president, becomes a governor, becomes an MCA, becomes an MP, and all that. So this is one of the videos talking about that.
Nigerians for slavery. Tinubu grandmother sold Nigerians for slavery. Tinubu grandmother was part of the people that partnered with the white people that came to enslave Africans.
Of course, I said that. I told you that you find a lot of these people that's in charge and that they were part of the slave. They're the sellouts. That's why they've been put in power by the Europeans, and that's why they keep that you don't know anything. And they got a big statue of this evil, wicked bitch, Tinubu's grandma, right? Who they told to stop slavery. She refused to even stop catching Africans. They're from wicked people, guys. Their whole families is wicked. Go ahead.
This is crazy.
I met Tinubu, you just see a trait and a characteristic of a slave master. Because tell me why I'm asking for real opportunities, you are giving me rice.
Exactly. People asking for real opportunities, you're giving them rice. How is rice a real opportunity? How is rice a real opportunity?
Why about beans and dodo? That is the only thing that a slave master can give to a slave, to their slaves, is food. And I'm sorry that you people experience slavery. I'm sorry our fathers, our mothers, they experience slavery. It's a psychological trauma that they are trying to pass down to the next generation. They pass it down to your generation. And we, the Gen Zs, we are suffering. We cannot even do well in life without doing Yahoo or doing prostitution. It's so normalized. It's so normalized. We are suffering because of your fucking trauma. It's like, if you understand, bro, see, if you understand history, you go, where is this? When are we going to be free?
Exactly. If you understand history, and it's really, I'll keep on saying it's important, especially to us Africans.
Of course it is.
To us Africans, we like acting the same thing the white people keep on telling you. You need to forget that we've changed.
Exactly.
That was our ancestors that did that, so that has nothing to do with us. They're still doing the same shit.
Exactly. That's exactly, Joe. They're the same people. Exactly. Everybody tell you don't. Everybody want to take your history. It's a long time ago. But that was a long time ago. We've changed. They can't change, but they keep running around changing your history so you don't know it. They're the ones still making sure you don't even know none of it. Make sure you got to pay school fees so you don't know real history.
If you have changed, give back the lands that belong to
them. How about that? We're not doing it. That was a long time ago, Joe. We stole those lands a long time ago. We can't get back those lands.
Okay, fine. But the fact that you understand that this is your ancestors and you guys have changed, part of changing, we need our lands back. Because your ancestors get away from us. They belong to us. Yes, we can give you something bad. Yes, you've accepted that this was your ancestors' deeds and you've changed. But now we want you to buy a land here legally. You own this illegally. It doesn't belong to you. You should have title deeds. You don't even have this title deed bullshit. Africans own that. You don't have this title deed bullshit.
Those are European. Exactly. Those are European. Those are European institutions that instituted that shit, Joe. Exactly.
Crazy.
Bro, see, hey, Salubwa, it's so sickening.
Exactly, I do agree with that. What she's saying about the trauma, that is what the Gen Zs actually are avoiding. Because with the generation, personally, I've said and understanding trauma, I don't know. And I've understood this from a very young age because I knew and understood my mom's story, my dad's story, because every person I've met in my family, I always wanted to hear a story of their growing, their background. And if you listen to majority of the Africans' stories, it's all coming from a traumatic point of view. The beating, the suffering. You think that suffering is just normal. Sleeping hungry, lack of job, and always demonstrating like there are no job opportunities. Yet you've been told go all the way to university, get a degree, get a bachelor, or all that, a PhD to get a job. So where's the goddamn job? Where's the jobs? Why am I having my certificate under a bed? Why am I having my certificate under a bed being eaten by roaches just because someone cannot give me a job opportunity? And then
why am I going to Dubai to get doodled on?
Exactly. I'm asking for real opportunities. You're giving me a bag of rice, and it can't even last for. Or some 500 or a dollar.
And see, have you knew history, all this trauma and misery came from the Europeans. That's the source. So if you knew history, you would know the source of it. That's why you got child rape, you got slavery still happening, you got child trafficking, organ harvesting. All that shit comes from the invasions of Europeans. That's the beginning of all of it.
Exactly. So we're the generation actually that is refusing all this trauma, because the moment you understand and you've seen how your parents, your grandparents have grown up with this trauma, and you want to be different, you're like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to struggle like you. I'm sorry. You accepted all that bullshit. I want change. And again, we're the generation that has grown up not only educated, but with exposure of the internet, exposure of life, exposure in so many different things. We're not the type of people who grew up. We were just discussing actually that yesterday on the Tubonge show, and we're talking about a 26-year-old guy who is still staying in his mom's house and is washing his goddamn bras. And I'm like, at the age of 26, what are you doing in your mom's house washing goddamn bras? Your mom's bra. Age of 20. As a man. I just turned 27. I moved out from my dad's house when I was exactly 18 because I was tired of the lifestyle that was there. I was tired of someone talking to me crazy, like I don't know what you're saying.
Somebody's got to wash his mom's bras.
Oh shit! Oh. At 26, and I was saying personally, I have a problem with that, and in today's generation, because we're supposed to be that generation that wants to be different. You want to be a lady, you grow up. Because personally, I do pity my sister. The fact that she's still in my dad's house till to date. Wake up, go get a goddamn job. I don't know what you're supposed to do, but get a job.
What's she gonna do, Joe? What's she like, 22, 23 now?
I don't know. I spoke to her yesterday, but I don't even know.
You don't know how old your sister is. God damn.
No, I don't follow up. Shit. I don't
know. Wait till you follow up. You know how old your sister is. God damn.
22. Yeah, she was born in 2004, so she's supposed to be 22. Yeah, she's supposed to be 22.
It's supposed to be.
I personally have a problem with women who want to stay actually in their parents' house.
Okay, you talked to her. I'm surprised. I thought she blocked your ass. How'd you guys talk with her? You talk about her getting a job?
No.
Then what are you talking about? You ran against her, but you didn't talk about sis, it's time you get a job and try to find your way and
Do you think anyone talked to me and told me, Joby, I don't
That's
like
you. Hey, yeah, wait. Everybody's life gotta be fucked up like yours, Joby. God damn.
For her, she's comfortable. She's not being pressured to get out. I was being pressured
I know.
to get out.
Wait, no, we get it, Joe. We get it. You were treated differently. That's a fact.
Exactly.
But okay, we know because he's not gonna treat her differently because that's his wife's child right there. So it's gonna be treated a little differently. Sorry, Joe. It's fucked up, but it's truthful. Okay, but her being your sister, you think you would have said, okay, sis, what are you interested in? Are you in school? What are you doing?
I asked her last time I was there. She told me she's doing journalism, and I told her when you're done, come. I'm gonna give you internship where I'm working. And she told me anything. Is she even going to school anymore? I don't know. Does she tell me anything? I don't, and I don't care. Simply like that. Again, it's like you taking a cow to drink the water and forcing it to drink water. You already have the goddamn water. So you want me to tell you drink the water? If you're doing journalism, and you're supposed to be telling me, hey, I'm almost done with my classes. What about that internship? But she's not telling me shit.
Wait, Joey. Let's look at this psychology. You have a lot of animosity toward this girl.
I don't. Actually, it's my dad who called me yesterday because he was checking up on me. He's been checking up on me lately. So he was like, hey, I thought you were carried by floods. We've not talked since this day. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not carried by floods. And if I'm carried by floods, you know, I'm looking for you to know. So, and then he was telling me about how the business is doing. And I'm like, hey, there's nowhere in this world actually today the economy is getting super worse. So if you're complaining, bet I'm also complaining. So we're on the same scale, honey. I don't have money to spare. I'm also suffering. I got to pay. My brother is coming because he was asking me, has your brother already arrived from school? I'm like, yeah, my brother is coming tomorrow. So yeah, and having him around, that's an extra budget. I have some things I have to do. I've just been sent the school the budget of the school fees next term, and I was shocked. I'm like, you know, want to tell me to give you some $10? I don't have no goddamn $10 to spare. I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna get now. $250 to pay school fees this next term. You trying to tell me I ain't $10? the F alone, you know? But when we're talking, and because this saying this,
those school fees don't make no sense. You supposed to get what? $250 by when? June?
By May, when the schools are opening, I'm supposed to have a $250 paid, not even half paid. I'm supposed to have paid that.
That's what this told you. There's no jobs, and they got these high ass school fees. They don't make. Yeah, you just got to pay school fees in January. What? This shit, man. Good luck with that shit. That shit crazy to me.
Let me see if I have it correct. Is it into USD? No. Hold on.
Crazy as hell. That's how you keep paying school fees every 3 months? You guys got scams going on in the league. Every 3 or 4 months you got school fees. What kind of crazy shit is that?
Yeah, it's $230, not $250. Sorry, $230.
Well, you still. Well, how much you pay in January? How much was that shit?
In January I paid. Let me see. Let me do the currency.
2 something. Or December, whatever it was. December, January, whatever it was. How much was that shit?
That was 200. I paid 200 in January. I paid 200 in January.
You paid 200 in January, and all of a sudden in May you got to pay another 230. But how you guys keep paying school fees every 2 or 3 months? This doesn't make any sense. That's why I told you. That's why the ignorance in Africa is crazy. Can't nobody afford these school fees. You guys don't even get paid that much to be fucking paying for all these fucking school fees, these prices. And then when are you supposed to pay for it again? In fucking September?
Yeah, September. Next it's September. Yeah.
What? And when is he supposed to graduate finally? December?
He's supposed to finish here in December. There's no graduation. You're just given your certificate and you go home. Actually,
that should be the last time you pay in September, right? Should be no more paying after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then she gonna start putting them through college.
I'll see about that later, but for now we have this to finish. But yeah,
Okay,
so
you better go find his goddamn daddy.
yeah, I don't have time for that. Still, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. But yeah, when I was talking to my dad, I talked to all my siblings and all that, and they want me to go see them because they have missed me and all that. So I was like, "Where's my sister?"
It's been 2 years.
Yeah, I know. Shit. I was not planning to go still even after 10 years. Shit. What the hell? I don't. You are goddamn. Like shit. I think
It's been 2 years since you was cooped. It's been 2 years since you were cooped up in that place.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have gone if it was not for you giving me that advice. Take this chance, go see your folks, da 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 da, and yeah. So I was talking to I talked to all of them.
It still was good. It still was good. Whether you liked it or not, it still was a good thing to go back.
So I'm talking to my sister, and then I'm like, "Yo, what's up? You're so quiet. What are you doing? Like, you don't talk anymore." She's like, "Nah, I don't have a phone." I'm like, "Shit, you don't have a phone? Do you have a boyfriend?" Like, "Yeah, I don't have a boyfriend, but we can talk about it on the phone." So why is he your boyfriend if he can't even buy you a phone? And I tried to give an example with me because when I was living with my dad, I never asked my dad for money because I knew how he's gonna respond to me. Man,
you always had a bunch of sucker niggas to help you out. Of course,
yeah. You gotta know how to pick sucker niggas, and they don't wanna be sucker rocks. Kick rocks if you don't wanna be a sucker. You kick rocks because I don't have time for you. Shit, you're not giving me money. What are you talking to me? Get the hell out of my phone and go kick Go find your mama and help you or something. I don't know shit. So even my stepmom
the life and times of Joby.
Yeah. So when I was telling her that, because my stepmom is also she's kind of funny in a way. She was like, "Yeah, tell her, Joby, when you were living here, you never locked her phone. Now she's telling you need to get her a phone." I'm like, she has a boyfriend. Tell the boyfriend to get you a goddamn phone. Did you ever see me asking dad or mom for money to get a phone? Nah, but Joby, not Joby shit. I'm just coming to see you, and I'm not bringing you no goddamn phone. I got shit to do. I got a lot to do. Shit, leave me alone. So I can't also tell you go get a job. Like, you're 22, you should know what you want. That's the same thing we were saying yesterday, and sadly, that's the same thing we keep on saying even in most of these cases. Yes, the government cannot provide you a job, but don't just sit there crying.
But listen, Joby, your heart, Kristen, she's had it soft. Take to say soft times make weak people. You had it hard, so that's why it drove you to achieve, because you had it hard. You would put out, talk too crazy, so it drove you. You had drive, right? Mm-hmm. She's had it soft. So that's why she's like, I don't know. I don't got a phone. And
when your breadwinner dies, that's when you're gonna the reality hit. So I always feel pity for them, because if my dad had something happens to him, shit, they're gonna have it rough.
When your stomach touch your backbone.
Yeah. You know how to survive and hustle. You're not gonna sit here like this lady. Yes, you have the right to call out your government, but at the end of the day, hey, you have to understand. You need to find skills of surviving.
Tell me, why don't you bring it with you for a couple of weeks? Bring it to the studio, try to see why I said to help to try to show her a different way, baby.
No family member at my work. No.
I'm saying no as a mentor, Joby. You're not like you're trying to mentor and put some drive behind. Since you're able to do it, it can be a turning force within her life, Joby. That's because no one can do it for you, but you can do it for her and see if it changes anything within her. I'm not saying she.
No.
All right, well, God damn.
No, I'm not doing none of that. Again, you find force a cow to drink water. When a cow is thirsty,
Remember Joey said, no one was there to help me. I just want somebody to help me. No one's there to help me. I said, okay, well, let's turn around. Let's help your sister. No, hell no. No.
no.
All right.
I'm good. She'll have to figure out on her own what she wants, what she's into. Then if so, I got connections now. I got people who can connect her to maybe a few things. I got contacts, I got contacts.
I know. Did you tell her?
I don't need to tell her.
How can you tell her about contacts if she don't know your contacts? I'm asking you.
How do I give you contacts when you're not telling me what you like? So let's start from there. You've not told me, Joby, I'm aspiring to do this. I'm aspiring to do this. Like I said, the last time, this is 2 years ago, I left you doing journalism. I don't know if she's still doing journalism or that was just a mediocre type of, just doing it for fun because Joby, because she saw me doing, of course, I'm on radio. She's like, okay, let me try be my sister. You can't be me. You can't. This is me. This isn't me. This is a passion I've had from childhood. I didn't just wake up one day and I'm like, okay, let me go now apply for a job on a radio or nah. I've been trying to put myself out ever since I walked out of that house, showing I want to be on the entertainment and the media industry. I've been doing something. I didn't just wake up and Spikes was like, okay, Joby, I spotted you. Okay, now you can come and work here. Nah. Spike saw something I was doing, and that's why he reached me. So I can't go to you when you're not even trying to do anything. You're not even trying to sell market.
Joey, I apologize. I apologize. I'm done. God damn.
I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm not the soft touch.
All right. I apologize. My bad.
Exactly. Be like Ibrahim Traore, and like he's saying, he's the president of Burkina Faso, that is Ibrahim Traore, has urged Africa to stop seeking handouts from foreigners.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep. You need to stop seeking handouts from people. And when you're seeking handouts, I don't know, you're not supposed to be seeking handouts because we have mineral resources. That is just Africa.
Exactly. That's what's speaking handouts. All the money is from you. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is something that most of these African countries, like I said, African countries have been behaving like beggars, and that's
of course. Everybody knows because they some of the African always goes to beg with his rice bowl. Exactly. Yeah, Joe, you're right.
Looking crazy in front of white men, and that's how they do kind of things to you. We have Ghana, which has become the first African country to integrate payments into national ID, and the Ghana card now goes beyond identification, allowing users to make online purchase in stores, payment, and ATM withdrawals, with acceptance of over 200 countries worldwide. This shift positions the card within the global payments ecosystem while retaining local control, reducing reliance on external payment system. Streamingly everyday transaction. It also signals a broader direction for Africa, where technology is steadily simplifying financial access.
That might be good if you control that. I don't know if that's true. It'd be good if you control it. You got to go back behind the scene. Who owns it? Who owns the system?
Exactly. Because these are the same people. They have been pushing this.
Exactly.
A new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work. By the end of this month, we spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom.
Exactly what Joby just showed. Always coming from the white masters. Joby, so this is what this is. It ain't coming from the mind of these puppets. They're puppets. So they put with their white masses to make sure you do what you're told to do. But in Africa, they're going to keep making you people slaves, and the wealth is still going to come to us. You got that, boy? Yes, master. Go ahead, Joe.
Have digital ID.
Oh, yes, a boss-ass
it's
nigga.
as simple as that.
UK citizens will soon be forced to have digital IDs.
Oh, get a mosquito, watch
they
out.
will not be able to work. They won't be able to fly. They won't be able to take trains.
New world order.
They won't be able to do anything without digital IDs.
And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work.
Why would you need that to work? See, understand, New World Order much? Yeah, these the cats with their hats, this shit. South Iran, blow all that shit up. They want to make it goddamn globally. Blow all this. Those companies that they name, those companies are behind all those digital IDs and those platforms with those servers. I told you, all that shit, and they know. Amazon, created by the government. Microsoft, created by the government. Facebook, created by the government. The cat with the hat, American government. Blow all that shit up.
Oh, damn. Play this one.
They made sure nobody could see it, which is what will happen to everyone, including you, if the U.S. government is allowed to pass this new law. It gives our elected officials sweeping, unlimited internet censorship powers, authoritarian censorship powers to delete any topic from the internet in America. Do you understand what that means? It means that, Palestine's gone, criticizing Israel's gone, criticizing ISIS is gone, criticizing the Trump regime's gone, criticizing this or that war that's going on is gone. You are not allowed to talk about it.
And understand globally, this is all sponsored by the Jews. They want to make sure they lock down the world, because everybody's not waking up knowing the fucking. It's not just me saying it no more. Everybody knows who's fucking running this planet. It ain't no fucking Orsini bullshit either. And people now calling out. So they're trying to lock down the world so you can't speak. They own all your goddamn social media platforms. They own all your news. All that. Trying to lock you down. Put you in these 15-minute cities, have you, and then start unaliving your ass. So they control all these government, all your public, all your officials, all your institutions are corrupted and controlled by them. All of them, globally. You have no institutions anymore on this planet that work on your behalf. All your politicians are bought and paid for, but it's a race against time because the white man in America is waking up. He's like, hey, these motherfuckers do control everything. Yeah, you dumbass. Go ahead, Joe.
Or that war that's going on is gone. You are not allowed to talk about it. And the way they are fudging this in, the way they're slipping through the door, is by framing this as protecting the children.
Exactly.
Have you heard that before?
Oh, protecting the children. He's the same one fucking the kids and eating them. Oh, we got to protect the kids from harmful data so we can fuck them and eat them.
COSA. Say it, COSA. COSA. And it's a bill I'm familiar with because our crazy lunatics leading us in government have been trying to force this bill through for years. In fact, opposing COSA was one of the first political acts I did with my platform before I knew anything about politics in 2022, because even my stinky little bum knew that this was really fucking bad. You hear me? The bill says that it authorizes Congress to censor controversial topics for children or damaging topics for children. You know exactly what that's going to mean. I'll tell you a personal story about how this happened to me, because it actually did later on last year. Last year. When I was at Ohio State, before I was expelled my freshman year, the Ohio legislature, they're elected officials in the state of Ohio, they passed an education reform that mandated that higher education and K through 12 had to teach controversial topics neutrally or not at all. And they list examples like abortion, climate change, immigration, racism, slavery in the United States as controversial topics.
Yeah, give it all that.
What that means, and I'll tell you what it meant for me. Oh, climate change, is it real? Is it not real? We don't know. We can't tell you. Slavery, is it actually that bad, or did it help America? What the fuck? I look back now at the courses I took my first freshman year at Ohio State. and half of them are gone. Half of them are gone. You guys believe that? Because they were deemed controversial topics.
Because they change history. They don't want you to know who runs the world. They don't want you to know how they plan to unalive them. They don't want you to know. So in college, they're getting rid of courses. They control all the educational systems. So you're taught bullshit and lies. And so you're a danger to the system. Because everything you've been taught, can you imagine everything you've been taught since you was a child is a motherfucking lie? You know, I'm in my 50s, I'm like, everything you've been taught is a fucking lie. Everything. From your goofy fucking religions to your goddamn, most of your fake stories, you know, like they're all white people, always smart and rule the world. You find out later on these motherfuckers was dirty, stank, couldn't read or write, you know, wash their ass. They ain't in none of your books. You know, like, everything you thought is a lie. And then they got the media with the Hollywood propaganda and their fake ass movies with the Netflix, the Amazon Prime, all them fake ass fucking movies. You're like, it is crazy. And that's how they maintain their power. And you won't uprise and overthrow their ass. You know, anybody had any outrage? We know right now the people that rule this world are fucking babies and eating them. Not allegedly, but literally fucking children and putting ketchup and sauce on them and eating babies. Yeah, these motherfuckers that's ruling this world. Evil, wicked. Everybody's like, oh, well, gotta go to work today. Can't do nothing about them eating the babies and fucking them.
That is what happens when you give our elected officials or leaders who represent elites the sweeping authoritarian powers. These sense of incompetence they feel like. And it's justified by protecting our students, justified by keeping them from being harmed by certain topics or ways of teaching or the woke biased colleges. Like, what's going on, guys? It's very obvious. This is the control of the flow of information.
Yep, it's the Hunger Games.
It's also going to mandate, likely, digital ID. Digital ID for all Americans. If you want to use, I mean, it's already happened. You have to put your ID in for DoorDash and Best Buy and like what else? You know, they're one of the major collectors of our identity in the whole world.
Exactly. That's why I'm not on that fucking Instagram bullshit. Them motherfuckers, tomorrow trying to send me a video or some shit and it said, we need your ID. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. I don't need that Instagram shit. You ain't get my ID for nothing. Fuck that Instagram.
That's when they changed before our Instagram was taken down, they changed everything and was requiring everyone to register again, like with your ID now. Again, this is what they wanted, literally.
Called KYC.
Take your IDs and all other shit because this is the lockdown control. I don't fuck with Instagram, and no, you get my ID. I don't fuck with no Instagram at all. We talking about IDs and all that shit. I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, but also if you don't comply with their terms and conditions, you'll be one among the people violating what the app's rules. So you have to sign in again.
I ain't got it. I know I ain't got to do that shit. I just got rid of it. They did it on Facebook. I don't get any of that shit. See, they trying to look. This is a control grid that they're setting up. You understand this? It's global, and it's the cats with the hats that's doing it. This is global. South Iran talking about the shit. That's right. That's what this is. Global lockdown, global tyranny. They start unaliving your ass and all the wicked shit they want to do. Make sure they stay in power. Make sure they stay in control of the world. And at the end of the day, that's them trying to steal the world. Mm-hmm. So, nah, I don't fuck around with Instagram no way. You keep that goofy
by governments and all sorts of apps and services.
Yeah, apps and services.
In December, I think.
Yeah.
And they didn't tell anyone about it.
They did.
1 billion identities were leaked in full, along with addresses and all this other sorts of information. It's on the dark web.
Yeah, now they've said that Yeah, they have the right to. That is Instagram. They can now check your messages, your DMs. They have been pressured.
You guys are crazy as cat shit. To keep your ass on Instagram. That ain't Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg didn't control it. This is DARPA created. What I told you, DARPA created Instagram and fucking Facebook. DARPA. That's the military arm, innovation arm of the U.S. military. They created DARPA. They created Google. That's why you got all these Google lies. As Google's all lies and shit on that shit. So that's what this is. This is the control grid trying to now wrap it. So see if will you comply with it? No, I will not comply. This other shit, I'm off the shit. I never liked Instagram, no fucking way. So there's other apps. Every app that's not free, I don't be on it. Fuck it. I won't be on it. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram. Fuck it. I ain't been on Instagram in 5-6 months and ain't missed none of that shit. You start talking about ID and all that shit, nah, I'm off that shit. Goodbye. I'm out.
I used KYC to sign up for some, I don't know, it was like a crypto app one time. I bet my identity is floating out there and yours is probably too.
On the dark web. And remember, Iran said we're going to start hacking this shit. And nah, ain't hacking my shit. I'm not going to be on the shit. I don't need to post no food and be on Instagram. Fuck that. See, sadly, a lot of the goopy Africans don't understand the world. They're going to still be on this shit. And you're going to be put right up in a chokehold. How they going to try to lock you down. If anything, ask for your ID, you get off that shit. Because it's a control system. Like you said, now they're going to be looking at your messages and all that. Listen, they already have been looking at your messages. That's the dirty secret. Let me give you a secret, okay? Shout out to Iran again. Iran, I told you, all your phones have back doors into them. Your Apple, your Samsung, all full of fucking Israeli goddamn spy agents, right? So whenever you're on the internet or not on the internet and your camera's not closed, you don't got like no tape of it, your camera's watching you 24/7. So when you're dancing butt naked in your house and walking around, you got your phone out, somebody's looking at your titties, your ass, your dick, your pussy, your butt. But Edward Snowden told you that damn near almost, 20 years ago? No, at least 15 years ago. When Edward Snowden exposed all this, when he was working for the CIA, he said, all cameras in the world, the CIA has access to them. And that's why they remember now you can't take out remember your phone, you can take out your battery, and the phone, that's why you can't take out your batteries no more. Your phone never goes out. You can't never take the battery out the back like you could back in the day. Because your phone, when you think your phone's off, it's on, always. And they're always looking at your phone. And when Snowden told you that 15 years ago when he exposed it all, and they tried to kill him and he ran to Russia, he said, hey, every webcam, every camera on your phone, they got access to all of them. I'm like, damn, what? He said, if you don't want to be looked at, put a piece of tape over all your cameras, because all your cameras, you think they're off, they're not. They're looking at you and they're listening to you. He said, then he's gonna tell you, you know your flat screen TVs? There's cameras inside the TVs. When you're looking at the TV, someone's looking at your ass back at you. Like, God damn.
There's a video circulating. I saw it. I wish I could have queued it. It was showing how even if you now close, especially the new phones, 2025, 2026 new phones, even if you put a tape, the cameras have like a laser type of the flashy stuff. It has like a laser. It passes through it, flashes through it, and then they're still able to see you. Like they make it makes a hole. I don't know if I can find that video. Let me finish this one then and say
so many applications and softwares and websites and governments and organizations used it to collect our identities, not because they were legally mandated to, because they wanted to sell it and they wanted to control you.
Exactly.
They can't protect our identities. they're not doing it to protect us. They're doing it to control us.
Yep.
Internet anonymity needs to be reestablished. Our privacy is a right. We need to restore our freedom on the internet, particularly our freedom for speech. The First Amendment should be protected on social media platforms. This is not private speech. This is not a private square. This is a public square where most discourse between human beings.
It's part of the commons. That's what I said. It's part of the commons. You don't got the right to them. It's a private organization. We know it's not because we know the government made these fucking things. These are not private companies, Zuckerberg and other motherfuckers down about TikTok. These platforms are created by the government with public money, with our tax dollars. And so now it's become, like he said, he's right, the public square has become part of what's known as the commons. And you can't regulate the commons in a democracy. But the fact is, there are no more democracies on the planet, guys. It's fake. America's not no fucking democracy. Those fake leaders are already chosen like Africa. We're just as bad as Africa now. There's no fucking democracy. If you think voting changed anything, motherfucker, you smoking dope. This is America, right? That's why all these people, the same outcome, because if Kamala Harris was in power right now, we'd still be at war with Iran. Same Jewish handlers control our ass too. Same fucking people. So there is no damn difference. You know? But, go ahead.
Anyways, if you agree with me, follow me for more. If you want to support my independent voice, then click the link in my bio.
Yeah, so let me see if I can find that video. I don't know how to put it, man. I don't know why I think.
Let's just type this right. Say new cell phones cameras never go off. It'll probably show that too. Say new cell phone cameras never go off.
Let's see.
What if your phone camera never truly turns off, even when you're not using it? Before we start, make sure to follow me. Your phone's front camera sits silently, always facing you. Apps with camera permissions can activate at any time, without your knowledge. Think about it. Facial recognition unlocks your phone in milliseconds, and video calls begin instantly. Ever felt like your ads reflect personal moments, things you've never typed or spoken? Glitches, random flashes, or your phone heating up for no reason could mean the camera is quietly running in the background. Next time you glance at your phone, remember, someone might already be looking back at you.
I'm going to show you this cool new feature on the S26 Ultra called horizontal lock. So I'm going to turn this feature on, and what's going to happen is it's going to lock in that horizon. So as I'm walking, say I'm moving this phone around, I'm going to be really exaggerated with that tilt. Let's go back and look at that footage. And let's see how stable it is. There is movement, obviously, but look at how level that horizon is. Even if I try to be really exaggerated, like let's just
they try to be too nice. They tell you like a customer shit. No, let's say intelligence agencies. Type this. Say intelligence agencies have access to all cell phone cameras globally. Say intelligence agencies have access to all cell phone cameras globally. They're trying to show you, oh, this is the feature. Look at the phone. I ain't got enough for all that. The intelligence agencies have access to cell phone cameras globally.
Does the CIA listen through our phones and laptop cameras? Yes.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. There was a dramatic leak in 2017 that the CIA came to call the Vault 7 disclosures. Gigabytes worth of documents leaked by a CIA technology engineer. What he told us was that the CIA can intercept anything from anyone, number one. Number two, they can remotely take control of your car through the car's embedded computer. To do what? To make you drive off a bridge, into a tree, to make you kill yourself and make it look like an accident.
That's what I told you. That's what I told my goofy son. Hey, dummy, don't ever fuck with no electric car, you fucking moron. But They want to listen to daddy. They grown. And they tell me, like they tell you, I'm grown. You can't tell me I do what I want. All right, you grown. Fuck it. My ass almost got blown the fuck up. You grown. Hey, do you, nigga? Go ahead.
Take over your smart television and turn the speaker into a microphone so that they can listen to what's being said in the room.
Not just all our TVs are looking at it. There's cameras in those TVs. All of them. All of them. There's cameras in our TVs. Not just listening to you. Got your TVs off. You're sleeping. There's a creepy motherfucker on the back looking at you, probably jerking off. Who knows?
Even when the TV is turned off. God knows what else they can do.
But as we wind up, I think the one I was looking for is this one, but I didn't find it fully.
Okay.
Now the new Samsung Ultras have a flash laser. It's gets rid of that thing. Yeah, like it flashes and then tears whether the tape or sellotape, whatever you put on that phone, destroys it, and they're still able to see you. It's crazy, man. But as we wind up with today's conversation, shout out to everyone with us on the chat. Mosquito, Driba Jaba. I see Ali, you were saying, do white Kenyan children pay school fees? Yeah. But bet they're going to the best schools. Number one,
they go to the best schools. Remember, they stole the best land. They're rich. You don't see no white people living in the slums in Kenya or nowhere in Africa. You don't see the white people in the slums of South Africa. So of course they got the money. They're the ones stole the shit. So yeah, they spend the school fees because they're going to the best school. Hey, wait, where are you seeing white people living in slums in Africa? Where's that at?
Nowhere. And also says, I told you they will find a rapper or such to fund as an opposing candidate, and says, look at the faces behind him. They'll eat anything he lays out. I know that's true. That is Uhuru Kenyatta. And also says he wasn't selling eggs by the road. That is
yeah, exactly. Hoover wasn't selling no eggs by the road like the Rudolph story. Exactly. He grew up in wealth. So he could I struggled as a kid out there stealing the Smokies and the eggs.
The jobs for Karibu says Yahoo means scammer, guys. Of course, whoever doesn't know what Yahoo means from Nigeria, you gotta be kidding me. And then also says Tinubu's heart alone is enough to piss me off. Come on. And if she isn't on Instagram, Jobbies don't know.
You guys seen Job on Instagram? You probably got some goofy rap going on. And look, actually, I ain't seen on Instagram about 6 months. I said, right. You know, talking about Ebonic. Go to Joey's Instagram page. You know she's talking some Ebonic rap on there. Now, I don't know about the Snapchat, because I ain't never got that shit. I don't understand the Snapchat shit at all. But anyway.
I don't post Snapchat. Barely post.
See, I don't know what you do. Do you post on that? I don't understand the Snapchat thing. I don't understand the app.
Yeah, you can post, but I barely post on Snapchat. Okay. I record videos and just save them on my phone, and on Snapchat it's. And I also says Joby, the most dependable siblings always get shitted on. I know. Wait, the most dependable siblings always get shitted on. Get shit on. I don't know what that
siblings. He's saying since you depend, always the good sibling trying to the best always gets fucked up, always gets shitted on. It's always the lazy ones that get treated good by the family.
Exactly, because goddamn, that lady is so lazy. I'm not trying to help a lazy person. I don't like lazy people.
You know what I'm saying? Jimmy just threw her on the bus like she's not even a fan. Said that lady is such a lazy person. Lady. Your sister, that lady.
You have to understand, just like I'm very quick to move on from people, very quick, you know. I don't know, people never understand this about me, but Keith, I think you do. I'm very quick to move on from people, man. I forget about.
We already know. We already know that, Joby.
Like you don't even exist as much as you're alive. I like you're dead. Like what? You say who? Oh, they still exist? Shit, I didn't know, man. Say hi. You know, I don't care whether you're dead. I just don't care.
But as a big sister, you think you would say, you know what? I have the platform to be able to help her and see if where it goes. If it doesn't, you know, I take it back to her dad's and say I tried.
That's not happening.
But you won't even do that.
Exactly. I'm not trying to help nobody. No one. I'm helping myself. Call me selfish, but yeah, shit. I'm not.
Yeah, I told you your ass was selfish.
I remember you telling me I'm selfish, but remember we have to which angle are we looking at it from, you know? So on that, call me selfish again and again. I'm not trying to help you kick rocks and shit. And
Joey got all that. Joey's full of sisterly love.
I wish I did. Sisterly love, it's not there, nowhere to exist.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm being sarcastic.
Nice to see you, and Sankeva, nice to see you. We're still talking Master P. No Master P here. No butter.
Oh man, Master P was funny. What is this? Joby's about it with his sister. I'm about it.
Joby be fronting with the Ebonics for real. No, Jiba, you're lying. You're really lying. You're on Instagram, Jiba Jabba, so please. Joby is always talking about makeup on Instagram. Thank you. See? Thank you.
Okay.
Somebody said something different for once. So that's
she changed. I used to catch her Instagram page every now and then. She was always talking at him about it. Yeah, mother, thank you. Yeah. I said, this girl always talking about some ebonics, and she rapping all this ebonic shit with Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Glorilla, whoever Joby was listening to back then. I'm like, this ain't nothing but ebonics. Yeah, and Joby like, please, English, not the ebonics.
Much love, family. Thank you so much. You guys make my days every single day. Have yourselves a beautiful morning.
We make your day, Joe, because we're about it.
Yeah, about it for real. Much love. Have yourselves a beautiful morning. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, tonight you're gonna be on the culture show. So kindly
Joe, we're gonna do music. You know, Joe don't want to help her sister because her sister's not about it.
No, exactly. No, actually. Beautiful morning and asanteni sana for tuning in. Kindly, in case you're tuning in right now, hit that like button before you leave. In case you're new, subscribe to the channel you're listening to me from, and have yourself a beautiful day. And remember, you can catch all the conversation in case you're not able to tune in on YouTube on our application. You can find that on the Google Play Store in case you're an Android device user. If you're using your laptop, your iPhone, we have an active website link streaming down below, www.blackwatfirenetwork.com. Kindly contribute $5. You see, you guys have not been able to do my makeup because
get the website back up, guys. I talked to been down for a couple of days or even working on the web. You guys let me up the website back up.
Yeah, so tafadhalini, anything $5, $10, $20, whatever.
Yeah, donate some. I gotta start begging again. Donate some money, shit.
It does contribute a lot, and you can catch the shows on a replay on the show page. If you have Amazon Roku TV, we are on the TV as well. You can listen to us via the radio if you're not able to stream on YouTube every time.
Yeah, because even if the website ain't up, and if you have the app, guys, you can still go to the TV section. The radio's still working, and also the TV station is still working on the app. You hit the TV, so the TV station is still working on the app, and the radio station is still working, just like the website. portion is still down, but you can still watch the TV version.
Yeah, so much love. Have yourselves a beautiful morning.
And you Negroes be about it with the donations. About it. That's cash app. That's cash app right there. Be about it. We about it. Yo, we about it. We about it.
Much love, peace, and Alba. We're coming back with coverage with the
You guys, much love, guys. You guys need to tell me face when we get that. Never get so annoyed with the about it. What? About it. What's that? Please.